Well, howdy, y'all. Welcome back to my ranch kitchen. I'm so excited you're joining me today. It's Ree from the ranch, and I've got a real treat in store for you. We're diving into a recipe that's close to my heart, something that's been passed down through the Drummond family for years. Today, I'm sharing a Drummond family favorite, a dish that's always a crowd pleaser, no matter the occasion. It's the kind of meal that brings back memories and creates new ones. Hamburger casserole. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't just any casserole, it's hamburger casserole. This dish is hearty, cheesy, and oh so delicious. Just look at that melted cheese. It's calling your name, isn't it? And guaranteed to bring everyone to the table. Trust me, even the pickiest eaters will be asking for seconds. It's a surefire way to get the whole family together. It's simple, satisfying, and incredibly comforting. It's the kind of food that warms you from the inside out, and perfect for busy weeknights. When you're short on time but still want a home-cooked meal, this casserole is your answer. Casseroles are a lifesaver. They're the ultimate one-dish wonder. One dish, minimal cleanup, which means more time for you to relax and enjoy your evening. And pure comfort. It's like a warm hug on a plate. You probably have all the ingredients in your pantry already. That's the beauty of this recipe. It uses everyday staples. It's versatile, forgiving, so feel free to adapt it to your own tastes and preferences. And always a hit with my family. It's a guaranteed winner, every single time. Every bite is packed with savory beef cooked to perfection, creamy sauce that just coats every ingredient in deliciousness, tender pasta that soaks up all the flavors, and melty cheese. What's not to love? So roll up your sleeves and let's get cooking. I'm excited to share this recipe with you. I'll walk you through each step, making it easy and fun, from browning the beef to that golden cheese crust. That's the key to a perfect casserole. Let's head to the kitchen where the magic happens and start this heartwarming hamburger casserole. Get ready for a delicious adventure. All right, before we dive into the cooking process, it's absolutely essential that we gather all of our ingredients. Having everything prepped and ready to go will make the entire experience much smoother and more enjoyable. You'll need... Let's run through the list together to make sure we don't miss anything. This is the foundation of our delicious casserole, so accuracy is key. 2 pounds of lean ground beef. This will be the hearty base of our casserole, providing a rich and savory flavor. 1 large onion diced. It will add a wonderful aromatic sweetness to the dish. 2 garlic cloves minced finely. These will infuse the beef with a pungent and irresistible flavor. 1 pound of egg noodles. These will create a comforting and satisfying texture in every bite. A can each of cream of mushroom and cheddar cheese soup. These creamy soups will bind everything together and add a delightful richness. 1 cup of milk. This will help to thin out the soup mixture and create the perfect consistency. And 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. This will melt beautifully and create a golden, cheesy crust on top. For seasoning. Now let's talk about the spices that will elevate our casserole to the next level. Salt, black pepper. These are the essential building blocks of flavor, so don't be shy. Seasoned salt and a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. This will add a depth of umami that will make your taste buds sing. You can swap egg noodles for macaroni or rotini if needed. Feel free to get creative and use what you have on hand. Having everything ready, what chefs call mise en place, makes cooking a breeze. It truly sets the stage for a successful and stress-free cooking experience. Double-check your list, measure out your ingredients, and you're set. With all of our ingredients prepped and accounted for, we're ready to transform them into something truly special. Let's get started. The real fun is about to begin. All right, let's get started by heating a large skillet over medium-high heat. Make sure the skillet is nice and hot before adding the beef. This will help to get a good sear on the meat, which is key for developing that rich, savory flavor we're looking for. A well-heated skillet ensures even cooking and prevents the beef from steaming instead of browning. Now, carefully add your ground beef to the hot skillet. Listen to that sizzle. That's the sound of flavor being born. Use a spatula to break the ground beef into smaller pieces as it cooks. This will help it to brown more evenly. We want to brown it well, achieving a deep, rich color, because that's where maximum flavor comes from. Don't rush this step. Browning the beef properly is essential for a delicious casserole. Once the beef is nicely browned, it's time to add the chopped onion. Stir the onions into the beef and cook until they become soft and translucent. This usually takes about 5-7 minutes. Cooking the onions until they're translucent sweetens them and mellows out their flavor, creating a wonderful base for our sauce. Now, stir in the minced garlic. Cook it for about a minute until fragrant. Be careful not to let it burn, as burnt garlic can become bitter and ruin the flavor of the dish. The aroma of garlic at this stage is simply irresistible. After the garlic is fragrant, drain any excess grease from the skillet. This will help to keep the casserole from becoming too greasy. While the beef is browning, cook your egg noodles in salted boiling water. Cook them until they are just al dente, meaning they still have a slight bite to them. Overcooked noodles will become mushy in the casserole, and we definitely want to avoid that. Once they're cooked to perfection, drain them well. Now back to the skillet with our beef mixture. It's time to add the cream of mushroom soup, followed by the cheddar cheese soup. Then pour in the milk. Add a dash of seasoned salt and a pinch of black pepper. And finally, a splash of Worcestershire sauce for that extra depth of flavor. Stir all of these ingredients together until everything is completely combined. Keep stirring until the sauce starts to bubble gently. Once it's bubbling, let it simmer for a couple of minutes. This allows all the flavors to meld together beautifully, creating a harmonious and delicious sauce. And there you have it. That's your creamy, beefy base, ready to transform into a comforting casserole. With the noodles cooked and the sauce ready, we're all set for the final assembly of our hamburger casserole. Simple, isn't it? This recipe is all about easy steps and big flavors. Now let's move on to the exciting part, layering all these delicious components together to create our masterpiece. Grab a 9x 13-inch baking dish. Combine the cooked noodles and beefy sauce. Make sure every noodle is coated. Taste and adjust seasoning if needed. Pour the mixture into the baking dish and spread it evenly. Sprinkle 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese over the top. Make sure every inch is covered for that perfect cheesy crust. Your casserole is assembled and ready for the oven. It already looks amazing, but just wait. Time to bake. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 degrees Celsius. Bake the casserole uncovered for 25-30 minutes until bubbly and golden on top. Let it rest for 5-10 minutes before serving. This helps it set. Scoop generous portions onto plates. It's a complete meal, but pairs great with a simple salad or green beans. Garlic bread is perfect for soaking up extra sauce. This hamburger casserole is pure comfort. Simple, hearty, and delicious. No fancy ingredients, just honest home cooking. I hope your family loves it as much as mine does. Happy cooking, y'all!